Hello again, and welcome to the podcast that is brought to you by WaygookinWay.com. That is where you can find all of my writings about my take on Korean and Korean American life and culture, all from the point of view of a non-Korean. Again, that is WaygookinWay.com. You can email me at contact@WaygookinWay.com. That's contact at, WaygookinWay.com. So today I'm doing another YouTube review. A lot of people use YouTube to learn different aspects about Korean life, culture, and Korean language. And so today's review is about a popular channel on YouTube, and that is Sweet and Tasty TV. So perhaps you've heard of it, or maybe you haven't, so let's go into the background of it. The creator of Sweet and Tasty TV is Miss Mina Oh, or Oh Mina in the Korean vernacular. She is a Korean American from California who has a lot of artistic skills and created her channel years ago in order to try and teach people about Korean. And so when you watch the older videos, you'll see more lessons on Korean language. So if you're looking to learn Korean language, you'll definitely watch the K-Wow series. If you're learning about Korean culture, one of the things that you use to learn about culture is food. And so there are some food, food videos in her past vlogs as well. So let's start with those food videos. It was Snack Tub Monday. So what she did is she literally got in her bathtub and filled it with a bunch of Korean snacks. And so she would try it, she would give it a taste, she would drink water in between snacks to kind of clean out her mouth, and then just let you know how things tasted, whether she liked it or not. Some of it she had as a kid, others she hadn't had as a kid. But just various snacks that you really do find in even small Korean markets. So that was Mondays on her channel originally. Snack Tub Monday probably was one of the easier yet harder things for her to film at that time. The reason being, if you watch some of her later videos, she's not a big junk food eater. She is very health conscious, and so to get in that tub and to film episode after episode of her eating snacks definitely probably was difficult for her, but at least she was being herself. And I say that because probably the most popular videos she did at that time were KWOW. So KWOW stood for Korean Word of the Week, and normally those were uploaded on Wednesdays. And the reason that those videos became popular is because she continually dressed up as different characters. So there were Billie Jean in Taekwondo, there was Granny Kim, there was Bongja, and then hers herself as Professor O. So all these different characters would teach you not only a Korean word, but they would give you a sentence to go along with the word. So it was definitely something that was very useful and helpful to a lot of people. Her later videos, she actually did more traveling, and so she started traveling to Korea more often, and she would show you various things about Korea itself, whether it's places you can eat, different street foods, places you can go, things of that nature. And so what she ended up doing later is she started splitting stuff, so there's still some stuff Korean related for Sweet and Tasty TV, and then she made her own separate channel for her more personal stuff. So that's when she would do mukbangs, and she would answer questions that people would leave her on Snapchat or Twitter, or comments that people would leave to some of her videos. So if you're strictly Korean centric, you mainly want to focus on Korean stuff, you wouldn't go necessarily to her more personal channel. You would probably stick more to the Sweet and Tasty TV channel. So as far as the channel goes overall, both older and newer videos, how good is it for learning Korean? As I said with the KWOWs, the word of the week, you not only learn a Korean word, but you learn how to use the word in a sentence, and she would even change the ending to make it honorific or to not make it honorific. So that being in mind, that's an excellent way for you to learn Korean, whether you're at the point where you're just trying to learn a word, or if you're at a point where you maybe know a word but you're trying to put it in a sentence. And maybe you can substitute the word that she used for a different word and still make sense in that same sentence structure. So for learning Korean words and language, definite recommendation for this channel. As far as the culture, learning about the food, you'll definitely learn about snacks and food on her channel. The other thing with KWOW that I'll mention is that sometimes as Granny Kim, she would go ahead and give you a little taste of Korean history and why certain words were used or important. And that is a big deal to help you learn the culture and the language, is knowing the history. So I definitely would recommend this channel for anybody interested in learning more about Korean language and culture. For those wondering as to the characters, she does not do them anymore. And the reason is she played all the characters. So it took a long time for her to put the makeup on herself, the outfits on herself, and then each character had a different voice. So you can imagine how hard it is. You're trying to film and go back and forth in between characters and outfits and things of that nature. So that's why her videos now, she's just herself and she doesn't do the characters. But it's still very good videos, highly shot. She's very talented. So I will put a link to her channel in the description box. Please go there, watch her videos, and subscribe to her channel. If you know of any other YouTube channels you want me to review, you can email me at contact@WaygookinWay.com. That's contact@WaygookinWay.com. And you can find the social media links in the description box as well. So definitely thank you for watching the channel. Please like this video, please subscribe to it, and always remember the best way to get rid of your nightmares is to live out your dreams. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.